Hello, awesome people. This is Storyteller Ziep, and this is my world. Welcome to it. I'm actually quite scared of welcoming you, but also very excited. So let's give this a go and see where it will end. And I think that is the most scary part of that I do not know where this journey will lead me to. Where will this journey take me? There is no designated end to this, because I just started. This is my first ever video on YouTube. This is going to be my story. It's going to be stories about storytelling, about intimacy, about chocolate. It's going to be an adventure, a fabulous fumbling around, but foremost, it's going to be a channel where I'm going to play. Just play around with words and shapes and whatever I can find that I like. Let's have a play with that. And just be me. So Ziep is my name. Are you gonna Ziep with me? Sorry, that sounded like a innuendo. I'm sorry, let's continue with the story, shall we? I am a storyteller. And it's quite funny and therefore also quite sad how I downplayed and disregarded my qualities for so long. I love telling stories, and most of the times I do not have any stage fright. No, I really love public speaking. I love to stand for a crowd and tell my story. But in my life, and particularly in my study, I only heard otherwise. You're too passionate, too emotional, you're way too much. And although you're a great storyteller, they actually didn't say that. Your message, what are you trying to say actually? We do not understand it. You're too emotional. We want you to fit in our system, in our formula. Please color in the lines. But I'm a round peg, trying to fit in a square hole. For I'm a storyteller. And yet, for so many years, I tried so hard to be precise, to be consistent, to be perfect. I was a joker, laughing away my tears. I was trying to be someone else. Via storytelling, I found a new voice. I found my voice, a more caring and more softer voice. Via storytelling and writing, I digest all these things that have happened to me. All these past things. All these feelings that I had, that I now have. All these feelings that I couldn't have all those years back. I digest via storytelling. I tell my journey, and via that, it helps me in my healing process. I tell my journey in the healing process of all the pain of yesterdays. I comfort myself. For via storytelling, I found a more softer, more caring voice. And via stories and poetry, I express my passion. I tell my story in my way of how I like to tell my story. I tell my story in a more powerful and more punk way of telling a story. I tell my story in an emotional way, in a passionate way. I tell it in my way. I tell my story of depression, of hate, of love, anxiety, of body image, low self-esteem. I do not shy away from it. No, I fight with it. I play with it. I find the right words. I puzzle. I try. I mold, I figure out until I got a story. And then I tell it. Because I love to perform, I love to play, I love to stand on a stage and tell a story. For I am a storyteller. I really like it. I love it. Via storytelling, I'm finding myself. I am healing myself. Storytelling is very intimate. And via storytelling, I connect with myself. I connect with my feelings. And hopefully, via this story and via all the other stories I will tell, all the stories that will come, I connect with you. For storytelling is a beautiful way of making a direct connection where there is almost no boundary between two people. And that is what we need. Connection. Connection with ourselves. Connection with our feelings. And if we have connected with ourselves, then we can connect with others. And I'm trying to do that via storytelling. For I'm good in telling a story. I am a storyteller. And also this story has helped me in understanding, in experiencing, in feeling that I am good in telling a story. That this is my quality. And maybe this story will help another human being. Maybe not with an epiphany, maybe not with a life-changing word, and maybe, just the soft voice, the soothing story will help you sleep better tonight. Just a little better. So that after a good night's sleep, you can deal with everyday life. So I don't have to be the next Stephen Fry, Darwin or Tolstoy. I do not have to be precise and perfect. I do not have to say all these beautiful, fancy, expensive words that will change your life forever. I do not have to give you an epiphany. No. I just give you some light entertainment. I will just give you a nice story about me finding my voice, about me finding new words, positive words, words like I am a storyteller. Thank you for listening. This was Ziep the storyteller. So the question of today is, when did you tell a beautiful story to another?